Graeae presents Crips Without Constraints, a play, a podcast, a picture.
Hello, it's Jack Thorne here, writer and proud patron of Graeae, slowly getting scruffier week by week. It's Monday, it's midday, which means it's week 3 of Crips Without Constraints. It's also May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Day, and so we thought we'd send you into space. This week's monologue is Specks of Light, written by the brilliant Hannah Treadaway. She is a Graeae Right to Play alumni, and she's really, really special. This piece is a beautiful meditation on the things we miss, the thoughts we have, the way we're turned upside down and round by isolation. It's gorgeous and sad, but also hopeful. It's redolent in all the many ways that redolent is, and I love it. Specks of Light is performed by Terri Donovan, by the great Terri Donovan. All right. Thank you. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
I'm Terri. I'm a white young woman with short brown hair and a ponytail. I have blue eyes and I'm wearing an orange polo neck top. Behind me is a poster of space and I'm playing B. Martin. This is B. Martin, 1270 reporting into station 224. Come in. This is B. Martin, 1270 reporting into station 224. Come in. This is B. This is... Look, if you're receiving this, then the ship is... And I can't get out. The air is... Well, I don't know how long I have left, so if you're receiving this, then why aren't you answering? Damn it! B presses a button to end her report. She picks up a webcam and sets it in front of her. She turns it on and smiles. Buongiorno, amigo. It looks like it must be about 9 p.m. where you are. Oh, those tiny specks of light. I keep trying to decide which one's you, but then I realise my stupid ship has me positioned on the other side of the world. But I can still see you there, in your onesie, watching your box set, drinking your salty hot chocolate. Yeah, I remember the first time I was introduced to your weird taste buds. The first time we met, I was reading a newspaper. I like to think I look studious, sexy studious. Anyway, moving on. And you came over with your takeaway mug and your muffin, and you asked if you could borrow the salt from my table to go with my hot chocolate. Yeah, no other explanation. Oh, I love that about you. The way you just... Well, you. And you saw my newspaper, anything newsworthy. And I said that I hadn't got as far as the crossword when you sat down, grabbed the newspaper off me and yelled, "Moomins!" Of course, I had been staring at 10 down for ages. And that was it. We were doing that stupid crossword for hours, just talking and laughing. And I was late for a meeting, so you wrote down your number. Kaz, you said, and held out your hand. And I realised that we'd been talking about everything from the environment to the X Factor, and we hadn't even said our names. B, I said, and took your hand. We paused mid-shake, our eyes locked. It was like time had frozen. Till biz off then. Oh God, you thought you were so hilarious. You always do. Sorry about the beeping. It's weird being up here on my own. The silence is so thick that sometimes it feels like every little noise is drilling into me. Yeah, the first night I was up here, I don't think I ever felt so alone. I mean, I'd spent my life dreaming about space, but I never dreamt of the space it had put between me and everyone I loved. Between me and you. But then I got your video message and I looked down and saw all those little specks of light, and it was like the space seemed to fill, like you were here. I mean, it was only 3 months. We've been together 6 years and we have our lives ahead of us. 3 months and back being a little speck of light. 3 months, that's it, just 3. I saw a shooting star last night. Oh God, it took me back. I was 5 the first time I saw one. Mum and Dad said there was going to be one in the night, so they put me in this big puffer coat and we waited for it. And oh God, it was magical. I tried to reach up and touch it. Maybe if we tried the trampoline. By that time, the shooting star had passed, but we spent hours jumping up trying to reach any star we could see. And it was then and there that I decided that I would go out there and try and reach them. I know your interpretation of shooting stars is slightly different to mine. Oh God, I can hear you now. I took you up to Darren Hill to see one. A shooting star, thinking it'd be romantic. Astronaut poo. You said, chugging down the last of my chipsticks. And yeah, that kind of did give a different take on what it meant to reach up and touch them. I know you never got it. Why I needed to reach up, why I even needed to look. I mean, I got you into insect documentaries and blue cheese and Pinocchio, but space. I keep thinking about Pinocchio. Well, Pinocchio the musical. God knows how you found out about it. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting when you put me in the car and bundled me on this 5-hour drive to a village hall in a town I'd never heard of. But it wasn't that. Oh God, we were singing that awful song for weeks. Pinocchio, watch out or you'll get caught. If he cries, a porcupine, you'll be amazed of how it grows. Oh, you know, I was singing your version of it for the first 3 months all the time. Yeah, the one you sang to me the night we proposed. Like you told me to. Oh, hello, can you see the smoke? For in my heart, a speck of light. You'll be amazed of how it grows. Oh, watch out or you'll get poked. The spark of light, it grows so bright, you'll be amazed of how it glows. I kept replaying it from the video. It was as if you were there, poking me awake in the morning, or there as I fell asleep. I'm sorry that it wasn't 3 months, that 3 months became a bit more and a bit more became. I want to be there amongst the lights, back with yours. I don't want it to have to span the universe to reach me. I want to be able to reach out and touch it. B turns off the webcam and then presses a button to send her last report. This is B Martin, 1270, reporting into station 224. I'm running out of air.
Performed by Terri Donovan, directed by Nickie Miles-Wildin. Hashtag Crips without constraints. Twitter @Graeae. Graeae.org. Supported by Arts Council England, Esme Fairbairn Foundation and Jack Thorne.